The head of the United States Cyber Command has admitted in an interview that their hackers had conducted offensive operations to aid Ukraine's defense. General Paul Nakasone, who is the head of the US Cyber Command and the director of the National Security Agency or the NSA, told the UK's Sky News Tuesday that we've conducted a series of operations across the full spectrum: offensive, defensive, and information operations. While the four-star general did not give details on how the operations aided the Ukrainians, he clarified that they were lawful, conducted with complete civilian oversight of the military, and in tandem with the policy decided at the Department of Defense. This clarification from General Paul Nakasone ended months of speculation that Ukraine had been getting assistance from the US for cybersecurity and cyber ops. However, he added that while Russia conducts information operations which begin with a lie, the US aims to strategically tell the truth. The general also alluded to his fears of a cyber attack from Russia every day, while arguing that their counter operations were the best way to deter them. But the war is just the tip of the iceberg in terms of the long-term threats posed by cyber-based conflicts. In 2007, Estonia, which has a 294-kilometer border with Russia, suffered a massive cyber attack allegedly at the hands of the Russians. The attack lasted weeks and took out banks, media houses, and crippled the functioning of the state. Once they overcame the shock of the attack, the Estonia Cyber Defense League was set up, which is composed of a unit of volunteer cyber defenders who help the government counter and manage cyber threats. Best practitioners from the private industry along with government employees pool in resources to simulate cyber attack situations, create firewalls, and ramp up the country's cyber defenses. Meanwhile, movements along the conflict front lines remain concentrated on the southern Oblast of Kherson, where Ukraine had launched a counteroffensive with the goal of retaking it from Russian hands at the end of May. According to the Institute for the Study of War, Ukraine's latest operations were focused on settlements on the eastern bank of the Igulets River that are very close to a key highway supporting Russian forces further north. To quell these attacks, Russia responded by destroying several bridges across the Igulets, according to a video posted to Facebook by the Ukrainian Armed Forces Operational Command South. In the Kherson and Mykolaiv Oblast, the loss of Russian occupants in addition to military equipment amounted to about 70 people, Ukraine's General Staff of the Armed Forces alleged Wednesday. In light of these Ukrainian counteroffensive attempts, the ISW has cited multiple Telegram posts from Russian defense writers and military bloggers, expressing fears that Russia neglecting these regions to focus on the Severodonetsk battle has given these counteroffensives greater impetus. One such blogger named Dmitriev said the following: "According to my estimates, by July to August, the balance of power will shift in favor of the armed forces of Ukraine, and then they will be quite capable of inflicting painful cutting blows on Russian communications in the Kharkiv, Kherson, and Zaporozhye regions, which are now practically not protected from a military point of view, but from a political suspended in the air point of view. And then the issue of defeat and flight may well become an edge for the Russian armed forces, at least in the above areas." For ThePrint, this is Raghav Bikhchandani. Content written and researched by Suchet Vir Singh. For more, log on to theprint.in and follow us on social media.